Hello, and welcome to Microsoft Outlook 2010 Basic Training. My name is Jennifer Johnson, and I'll be guiding you today. Our first step in getting to Microsoft Outlook 2010 is launching the program from your desktop. The Microsoft Outlook will be installed on your computer for you already. So all that needs to be done is a double click on the Microsoft Outlook icon to launch the program. Once the program is open, you'll see a couple different options to your left. This Microsoft Outlook has a few different folders with email addresses attached. When you guys start launching Outlook, you'll just have one email address from the beginning. So you might not have this same step, but we'll show you anyway. To the left here you see Human Resources, Gibran@solutiontech.com and gibrant@gmail.com. We're just going to open one of these email accounts to do our training today. Most important and most often dealt with is the inbox. Most of you already know from other email programs that the inbox is where you'll be receiving all emails from your outside sources. As you see here, we have multiple emails in the inbox. We'll go through different ways to sort your inbox, different ways you can read your messages, and all kind of good tricks for you. So here you see the inbox, and we're going to go ahead and open up one of the emails. Now when you get one of these emails, it'll actually be highlighted with a more of a black bold font. That's how you know the item is new. Let me show you how that happens. Now we can go ahead and click on one of these emails, and I'm just going to do a right click. One more time. You click on the email, right click, and if you hit mark as unread, that's how you can keep something new. So say you get an email in and you've read it, but you need to come back, but you don't want to forget about it. This is often a good tip to make sure you remember that important email. So once a new email comes in, you'll see it with this same dark black bold font. When that email comes in, all you have to do is double click to open. Here actually brings up the details of the message. Now you see in this message, there is no body to the message besides this kind of a standard signature here, but you will see there's multiple attachments. Make sure that whenever you receive attachments, you're always opening these attachments only when you know they're from a trusted source. Don't want any of the company's emails or programs to be threatened. You'll see a warning message. Say we try to open this JPEG file here. Just a double click on it and it's going to open the file inside the email. You can go ahead and just double click on the next one. You don't have to close. You don't have to do anything else besides double click, double click. You'll see a lot of emails come across with different Excel, Word attachments. Printing one of these attachments is very simple. You've got a print button here. You can also save as if you want to save just one of your selected attachments. Say you wanted to save all your attachments. Just select below. When you hit Save All Attachments, you'll see a list of all your JPEG files come up. Simply hit the OK, and it'll take you to your document folders, maybe your My Documents, depending on what you have on your specific computer, where you can save these. I've created a folder here for the Outlook video, Jennifer Johnson, my name, in order to save a few things for us so you can see. I'm going to double click on that. That's going to open our folder, which doesn't have anything saved in it now. I'm just going to hit OK. We already have a file of that replaced. I'm just going to go ahead and say no and close that out and cancel. Now, if you didn't have a file saved by that name, you could go ahead and hit OK, and your files would be saved just fine. But for these purposes, we'll just leave it there. I'm going to go ahead and close this window, and we'll go on to explore this message a little bit more. Say we wanted to go back to the body of the message, not the attachments. All you have to do is click the tab up here. Go from File, Message, and Attachments back to the message. That'll take you back to where we started. Say you got this incoming message, which this is something that's going to happen quite often, and you want to forward this message to someone else. All we need to do is click the forward button, and a new email message is going to pop up. You'll see here below, you're going to see all the information of the original source that sent you the email, including time and subject, and any information that would have been in the body. When you forward, that also attaches, keeps all of the attachments that were in your original email to send on. If you didn't want to send one of those, it's as simple as clicking on the image you don't want and simply hitting your delete button. You can do that for one, you could do that for all, whatever you need. So here you're going to see our from email, and here's a to. Now, it's as simple as typing in an email address here. Or if you have an address book saved, we can also go from there. I'm going to take that out. And here's our address book. What this will do will pull up any of your contacts, which we'll get to later on how to save. So say we're going to send this to, I'm just going to select myself here, highlight the name you want, hit the to, that's going to take the email address and bring it down here. Hit OK, and you'll see that email address populate here in the to field. Click down here, send a message. And hit the send. As simple as that. Now I'm going to go ahead and close out this email, and we're going to move on to a couple different things you can do. Now that was forwarding from an already existing email that you received. Now we're going to go ahead and create a new message. Up here on your home tab, you have new email. If you just click that, it's going to go ahead and open a new email message. You'll see here that the signature comes up automatically. That's not something that's saved right away, but that's something that's very easy to create. So we're going to go ahead and type a message. And we're going to go ahead and type a subject, also very important. And we're going to go ahead and pick somebody to send the message to. These can be done in any order that you prefer. You can go ahead and label it first, send your, do your subject first, or type in your message. It's whatever personal preference you have. At the same time, you can also CC someone on an email. That's just another way to attach another person that you want to receive the email. Usually this is used when the message is more informative, not that it's directed right to the person, but maybe you're sending it to another colleague and you want them to be aware of the topic you're sending. It's a nice way to put them on the email and letting them know that maybe this isn't directed exactly at them, but you think it's important information. So we've got this message all prepared, ready to send. One small tip you can do, depending on what type of message this is, say it's something that's very urgent, very important, or say it's something that's not very important, but you need to get it out there, you can also flag it that way. You can flag this email as high importance, low importance, or you could flag it for follow-up, which you would have to build yourself. For this purpose, we're going to go ahead and flag it high importance just so you can see. We're going to go ahead and send this message. And while that sends, we're going to go ahead and go back to our sent items so we can see what's been sent. There are a few ways that you can go through your sent items. Here you'll see this is by date, items that were sent today, yesterday, Monday. One nice thing you can do is sort your messages. So it's going to default by date, but say you're looking for somebody that you send it to. So we're going to go ahead and click this arrange by date. That's a filter. We're going to change to 2. And that's going to go ahead and pull these in alphabetical order. So say you wanted to find something that you sent to a J. Just click your J and that'll take it down. You'll see a message we sent to Gibran Tarheli and JV Cervantes 4 at Hotmail. It's just really nice if you're in a rush or if you're somebody that sends a lot of emails, it'll just make it a little bit easier for you. You can also do the same thing with your inbox. You can sort the from section. Right now we have it sorted by received, and that's going to be the most recent on top. You click that and it'll go the other way. You'll have your most recent items at the bottom. I take that back before. You also can sort with the from, and that's going to put it in an alphabetical listing just like we did with our sent items. You can also do this with subject. If you knew a subject and that would make it easier for you, whatever is best for you. Okay, we got it back to our original start. Another important thing that often is used is going to be the calendar. Especially in a business setting and one that's often busy, it's very important to keep yourself organized. So here you see the calendar. We've got this view on a monthly view, as you'll see up here in your tabs. We can change that to day if you want to see your calendar date broken down by hours. You can also do it by the work week, which is just going to be the standard Monday through Friday, or by week, which is going to be your standard 7 days, Sunday to Saturday, or Monday, the month, like we were before. Now, I have this on today's date, and one important thing that we can do is set up an appointment. You'll see a new appointment. Just go ahead and click on that here, and you'll see a new window launch for you to save your information. Type a subject, meeting with Tom, location, conference room, and then you have start time and date. We'll make this for tomorrow, 8 a.m. to 8:30. We also can set a reminder so that it pops up ahead of time to give you this message to make sure you don't forget any of your meetings. One other important thing, if you're going to be sharing calendars with your coworkers, which will be covered under the next training, you can say whether you'll be free during this time, tentative, busy, or out of office. We're going to say busy, which is the standard default, and we're going to go ahead and take a 15-minute reminder. So what that'll do is it will pop up a message to remind you you have a meeting with Tom 15 minutes before the start time of 8 a.m. You can change that if you want a reminder 30 minutes before, hours before, even days or weeks before. Really helps you not forget those important items. That's the basics of an appointment and how to send a message. There are so many things that you can do with Microsoft Outlook, especially with the great new 2010 version. That's just a small piece of it, and I wish we had more time to cover all of the wonderful things Outlook can do. But you can go ahead and pick up our next training videos that will also go through your contacts, tasks, and lots of other important things we do through Outlook. Until then, have a wonderful time exploring your new program and contact our help desk for any questions. Thank you.